Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course, and we're pleased to be joined by Massey, of course, from DGM Racing, of course, who normally pilots the 91 this week. Of course, not in there this week. Of course, you're not doing the road courses this year. Preston Pardis will be doing them, but of course, you'll be back next week at Richmond. How's it going?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
Doing good. To get a top 10 finish at Atlanta, your best career finish in the Xfinity series ever. What went through your head? What was going on?
I don't really know, man. It's kind of a blur now. It was crazy because we had to go to the back a couple times because I had some bad pit stops on my end. So we had to work our way back forward, and we had a really good car thanks to Mario. He brought a really good car for us. And just kind of inched our way up there throughout the third stage and had some cautions to help us out some. And then the last, probably 2 or 3 restarts, we gained a lot of spots and just put ourselves in a good position there at the end and was able to get by the 19 on the last lap off 4 and finish 6. So it's pretty incredible. I'm still pretty much on the high from it, basically, just feeling good and feeling really confident and just ready to go to Richmond.
Of course, she'll be down in COTA, but not racing there. But of course, she'll be in. Let's talk about that. I mean, to get a good run with this team, I know you've been part-time. You're mostly full-time, but just not doing a couple races. But overall, this is probably one of the best opportunities that you've had in your career, and then going out and putting out DGM put 2 cars in the top 10. Of course, you and Kyle. But that was a big statement by you guys.
Really was, man. Just super proud of the team for putting 2 cars in the top 10. The 36, Alex could have finished top 10 too, but he got in a little incident there towards the end. But it was really cool for the team, man. Just really happy for the Gosselin family. They deserve it. They worked super hard, and just really glad Kyle and I could do it for them. We were super fast all day. Like I said, we had a really good car, and it's really special, to get that, really had that momentum going, I guess, heading into Richmond and, this weekend for COTA for them. But I'm looking forward to Richmond. It's a really good track for me. And, I think we can probably get another top 10 there. Hopefully, if everything works out, we're going to feel like we'll have a really good car there. And I feel really good there personally. So we'll see how it goes and hopefully get a good run there as well.
Talking about this coming race at Richmond for you, what's it take to get around
there? Just a lot of patience. You can't really burn the back tires off the car because it's really easy to do. If you slide them one time, they get hot, wore out, and they're done. So you really have to work the throttle there. I really like the tracks you do that on because, I grew up dirt track racing. So I feel like there's some similarities there. So I think that's why I really took on to Richmond. And so just going to work hard studying, getting ready, and just try to do my thing there and hopefully get us another good finish for DGM.
Yeah. How'd you like racing in Atlanta?
I liked it, honestly. It was a challenge of a speedway and a mile and a half all in one. I thought it was really cool. It was hard to drive, It's definitely different. I've never raced on a track like that before in my life. So it was really cool to do something different and to experience that. And obviously really cool to get the finish we did at my home track in front of the home crowd. We had a lot of sponsor people there. Anderson Power Services brought a lot of guys out there. So it was really neat to get that run there in front of all them and just really special for me and my family. And it was just really cool, man. I know a lot of people at that track, so it was cool to do that in front of all those guys.
Yeah. Of course, going into this place and going into this place, short track, we're going on. You're going to some places that you really like. You got Richmond. Martinsville. And you got a week off, and then you're going to Talladega and Dover. And some really good tracks coming up in the month of April.
There is, man. I really like Darlington a lot, and I've never raced in Martinsville before. I feel like I could do pretty good there. I like short tracks a lot, so hopefully I can kind of latch onto that place and get a hang of it early on. And never been to Dover either, but I've heard it's a fun track, so I'm looking forward to going there and trying that place out. I watched a lot of races at Dover, and it looks like it should be a fun time to drive. So just looking forward to Richmond, and looking forward to Darlington and even Talladega too. Anything can happen there. So we're going to try to get on a pretty good run here and just try to get to where we should be in points, and hopefully get some good finishes going for us.
All right. Well, Mason Massey, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and good luck in a few weeks at Richmond.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me.